He's a bad beast on that barbecue, on a grill or the smoker. He knows just what to do. He's a bad beast on that barbecue.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, welcome back to another episode of Bad Beast Barbecue. Hey, today we are going to be showing you how I clean my Rec Tec 680, and I will do the same thing for my Rec Tec 700. Okay, the Rec Tec 680 was pretty dirty, and we had to go ahead and get it clean. The RT-700 only had one cook on it so far, so I didn't have to do any cleaning on it. But we have a large catering job coming up. Not that I do catering, but a friend of mine asked me to cater her promotion party. She got promoted to the highest rank in the Air Force, which is Chief Master Sergeant. So congratulations, Miss Sharita Outsey. Proud of you. And so we got a ton of meat that we're going to be cooking for them. But this video here is just showing you quickly how I clean my Rec Tec 680s and my Rec Tec 700s. Okay. Well, basically how I clean all my Rec Tecs, even the mini. Okay, so hey, don't go nowhere, hang around. We're gonna go through this real quick, and then we will come back and close it out. All right, guys, so first let me show you the items that I use to clean the grill. I have a pair of gloves, I have a rag, a roll of paper towel, some type of degreaser. I usually like the citrus type, a soft scrub pad, and a shop vac of some type. Now, if you don't have a shop vac, you can use a small broom or a rag to kind of sweep out the ashes. Our Rec Tec 680 is pretty dirty from several cooks we've done previously. We started to pull some of the foil off after the last cook. There's plenty of grease and grime. I'll show you a close-up here of the grill grates. So we'll be taking care of that inside, washing and scrubbing these grates with a little Dawn and some warm water. The first thing we want to do is remove the cooking grates. We'll get those out of the way. And then next we want to remove the foil from the drip pan. We put foil in our drip pan to kind of ease the cleanup, but they still get dirty over a period of time. Next we want to remove the heat deflector from above the fire pot. Using your shop vac, begin to vacuum out all of the loose ash in the bottom of the cooker. In addition, use your shop vac and vacuum out all the pellets out of the firebox, including all of the ash and the partially burnt pellets residing down in the bottom. Once I'm through vacuuming, I normally take my small scraper and scrape along the ledges of the barbecue grill, removing any loose paint, any loose grease, or any dirt that might be trapped along the edge. I also scrape down in the bottom of the chamber just to loosen any hard grease or any hard dirt that we may have missed. In addition, I always take my scraper and scrape out the grease trap where the drip pan fits, where the grease drains into the bucket. This can get clogged sometime and prevent proper drainage. In addition, I always spray a little degreaser in the tray here and down into the hole just to remove any additional residue. Take a few pieces of paper towel and wipe the remaining grease from the tray. Also, take the paper towel and push it down into the hole and out into the bucket to clear any grease that may be trapped in the channel. Next, I always spray the temperature probe with some degreaser and use the soft scrubbing pad to remove any grit or grime from the probe. Take your time when doing this part. You don't want to damage the temperature probe, which will affect the performance of your cooker. The next thing I do is spray a little degreaser on the inside of the lid to also get rid of any loose dirt, grease, or grime. Once I'm done with the inside of the chamber, I just liberally spray the outside of the cooker to remove any dust or grease or grime. We take the heat deflector and we spray a little degreaser on it also. And we wipe down the top side and we flip it over and clean the underside, removing all of that pellet dust from the device. We do the same thing with the drip pan, spray it with some degreaser, and we use the scraper to remove any grease or debris that may have adhered itself to the surface. Once the drip pan is clean and dried, we put a new piece of foil onto the drip pan just to ease the cleanup for the next time. Now it's time for assembly, but first we're going to put a handful of pellets back into the firebox in order to ease its ability to start on the next cook. One final step I do is to spray the bottom of the chamber with a little degreaser just to pick up any loose dirt or paint that I knocked loose during the time I was scraping the bottom of the chamber. Then we just put the pieces back in order. First the heat deflector, then the foil covered drip pan, followed by the cooking grates. And that's it. Your Rec Tec is clean and ready for the next cook. Alright guys, so that's it. So you saw how we cleaned the 680 real quick, down and dirty. You know, you don't want to get all of the grease and goodness out of your smoker, because you know you want to leave your smoker seasoned, but you want to get rid of all that dust and those bits that are flaking off the walls and things, and that grime, just so it won't drip on your food and it won't float around the chamber, adding some unwanted flavor to your food. Okay, so hey, this is how I do it. Everybody does it a little different. This is just how Bad Beast does it. So hope it was informative. Okay, hey, stay tuned for our next video. It's going to be my first catering gig. Like I said, I'm catering a gig for a friend, and we got to cook a brisket flat, 2 pork shoulders, 8 slabs of ribs, 10 pounds of wings, and a ton of hot links and sausages. So I'm going to have all the grills fired up starting Friday night, and delivery time is due 3 p.m. Saturday afternoon. So hey, check that video out. But hey, like we always say, where there's smoke, there's fire. And if it's fire, then damn it, there just might be a barbecue there. Woo. Hey, we'll see you guys around the smoker.